he said you ran out of gas. Is that how you saw it?
I wouldn't say ran out of gas. We were quite a young group on the weekend, especially around the midfield, and I think just over 4 quarters they were able to get the ascendancy and got the upper hand that last quarter and played 90% of it in their forward half and put the defenders under immense pressure. And Melbourne, you look at their 4 or 5 that they've got running through there, it's as good as it gets. They've been together for a number of years now. And, our boys tried hard. The first 3 quarters I thought we matched them and were right in the fight. Disappointingly in the last quarter that they were able to get on top of us.
What does it say that you were able to match them for 3 quarters?
Again, when we start playing our way, we put ourselves in games and give ourselves a chance to win. At times this year we haven't been able to take a hold of those moments, whether it be sticking a critical tackle or finishing a goal, putting the scoreboard pressure on when we need it. We need to win a centre clearance to put the ball in our half. We haven't been able to get those things done. But the first 3 quarters, were solid football from us, and it's just really disappointing to finish the way that we did.
Can you forget how to win?
I don't know. It has been a while, which has been well documented, but I don't know whether you can forget how to win, but I suppose you can lose games off your own bat, and there's probably been a couple of times this year where we put ourselves in with a really good chance and just haven't quite been able to finish it.
I guess what I mean is, winning is a habit. So
yeah, for sure, yeah.
Can losing be a habit as well? Almost you forget how to in those clutch moments.
I don't know. I can't say it feels habitual, but maybe it has, and maybe psychologically it does impact you. But I wouldn't have thought. It certainly hasn't come across my mind that way. You're out there trying to win the game. You don't think about necessarily losing it.
The age profile of the team, naturally younger players, you're going to get that inconsistency as well. Is maybe that a factor in not being able to produce that 4 quarters before?
Oh, possibly, yeah. I thought the young boys on the weekend, especially Harry and Lockie Scholl that debuted, I thought they did a great job. They showed what they're capable of, and I thought the fans and that would be pretty excited to see what they're going to offer in the coming years. But yeah, when you got Harry running through the midfield against someone like Clayton Oliver, he's been in there for 6 years. He's probably, I don't know how many games he's played, but I dare say he's played over 100 games or around abouts. They're just going in, buttering up contest to contest. There is going to be a slight advantage to him, but I thought, Harry and the other boys did well for the majority of the game.
Similar hairstyles though, Harry.
Yeah, he has got a rude hairstyle on him, yes.
9 changes. The amount of ins and outs every week, how's that affecting the consistency of performance as well? Is that playing a role?
It does, but at the same time, the performance hasn't warranted selection to be stable. Against North Melbourne the week before, we were extremely poor. So it's hard to go in with the same 22, and especially with the times that they are at the moment, with backing up off 4-day breaks and 5-day breaks. I don't think anyone's played this amount of football in that short period of time. But in saying that, I've played the last month and I still feel really good. So that's about it.
Is it about just taking some of those wins? You mentioned Schoenberg and Scholl, just keep those guys, keep exposing them to the elite level?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're only going to get better with the more football they play, and we've played a fair few this year, and unfortunately Will Hamill got knocked out in the opening minutes as well. But in what's been a pretty grim season, there are some shining lights, and some of these young boys are showing that they're going to have good long career for the football club.
And your own form, you obviously had a good month out there. You've had it impact the scoreboard. How have you seen yourself in the last few weeks?
Yeah, it's been good to be firstly to be back in the side, and then to be able to play my role has been good. And I had to go away and do some work, and I was able to get the work in, which was great. But at the same time, it'd be nice to win some football games, more so than worrying about my own form.
With Collingwood, obviously it's been a while now. Is there still a little bit of feeling in it for you going up in this fight?
No, not really. No, I still got some mates there and love a lot of people at that football club still. So I'm looking forward to enjoy playing against them. They've touched us up the last couple of times, so it'd be nice to bounce back this week and play some good football and get the win.
So footy seems to be about systems nowadays. Is yours working?
Our system. The hardest thing for this is with the change and the past sort of 12 months, or not even 12 months, 8 months since Nixie's been in charge. A lot of change in the football club, a lot of change in the game plan, but not a hell of a lot of time to implement it. And then the time that we've had, due to the COVID implications, we haven't had a lot of time as a team to train that together as a full squad and at full noise, with competitive. Fully competitive. So it does make it hard. So it's too early to say anything like that. But when we have been able to play our way, we've put ourselves in the contest. Even on the weekend with such a young side, we were right there with Melbourne, matching them there for 3 quarters. So there's nothing wrong with the game plan.
So when if it's too early to judge it, when do you think you can, or what's a fair body of work to say this is or isn't working?
Well, again, we're going to keep doing it obviously throughout the rest of this year. Train it over pre-season. They may make tweaks here and there with structure or the game plan, but you've got to be able to train. You can't just do it for 6 months and go, it's not working. Like, you lose your way as a coach and as a football club if you keep chopping and changing. You look at Brisbane Lions. I sort of look at them when Fagan took over. They implemented a game plan. They didn't get the results they wanted straight away, but it's held them in really good stead, and now they're one of the best sides in the competition through doing that. So, if you think it works, you got to put the time into it.
Sloan, I think, was out running the other day, which was great. Is he getting close? Maybe a chance in the next week or two?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's just waiting on clearance. He would have played 3 weeks ago if he can, as you guys know. But yeah, we might get a couple back. Sloaney will be thereabouts. Obviously, Smith missed on the weekend. He'll be thereabouts, and same with Brad Crouch. So we get a couple of blokes back, and which will be nice.
Brad's a realistic chance?
Yeah, as far as I know, yeah, he's got in a good body of work over the last few days, getting up to some high speed. So he'll be thereabouts this week.
How's Will get history of concussions? Is he all right?
Yeah, I haven't seen him today. I saw him in the rooms after the game, and he was going all right. As well as you can be after a head knock. But yeah, I think might be his second one this year, I think. So yeah, it's something that he'll need to keep an eye on. But yeah, everything seems to be going right with him at the moment.
Straight to the tribunal for Alex. What do you think of the sling tackle and that action?
Obviously not great when someone gets knocked out, but I think I'll leave that up to the tribunal to determine the outcome. But yeah, hope Will's all right now, and that's the main thing. I haven't even seen it. I don't even know what he's done, but I couldn't even tell you.